You only unmute if you want to say something, or you have to answer a question, right? Because there's like a background noise from your side. Okay. Right. Um, are you able to see? Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
And okay, that's great. So today we're gonna be focusing on creditor reconciliation, right? And this semester is we are when do we perform or do this creditor's reconciliation?
Yes, ma'am.
When do we do it?
Ma'am?
When do we do creditor's reconciliation?
Term 1.
No, I mean, when do we need to perform a creditor's reconciliation?
Yes.
Naledi, when do we need to do creditors reconciliation statement? When do we need to reconcile our books? When must we reconcile the creditors thing books?
Mm. We do creditors reconciliation when we record those who owe us.
So you do creditors reconciliation or we make creditors reconciliation statement when the books of our creditors do not agree with our books, remember? So basically you're doing corrections for your creditors and also yourself, the mistakes that you could have possibly done in your side on your side in your books, right? So because
Yes.
you cannot go into your creditors books to record the correct amounts. You can only do reconciliation. You can perform a reconciliation. So reconciliation is like you are recording on their behalf, right? That's what you expect to see in the next coming month or in the coming month. The corrections to be corrected, right? And then you
Yes,
just
ma'am.
with their statements that you're gonna receive from your creditors, right? So your creditors are your liability because you right. You owe your creditors. That means they are your liability. Not, I mean, current liability, right? And then right here we have information for February 2023 provided below relates to books of capital traders. This is capital and that you are required to use the information. You're required to use the information to correct and reconcile the creditors control account with creditors list. So you are required to do what? To correct and reconcile. Wait. Are you able to see?
Yes, ma'am, I'm able.
Uh, okay. Um, okay, cool, no problem. They say use the information below to correct and reconcile the creditors control account with the creditors list. And then number two, you are required, what is it? The internal auditor of Kagiso Trades picked up invoices received from suppliers which did not match entries in the stock records of I don't know what happened. stock records of the business, right? Then he suspects some of the goods were not delivered to the business premises. And then they're asking you about the measures to be implemented by the business to avoid paying for goods that were not received in the business, and then provide 2 points. Obviously, we're going to start with the, the reconciliation, and then probably and hopefully be able to complete 5.1.2 as well over there. But are you still with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. And information A, general ledger of Kagiso traders. There you have it. And we have creditors control account. The balance is credited. Remember, your liabilities credit. So when your liability increases, so you're going to record on the credit side, and when they decreases, it's going to be recorded in the debit side. That's when you'll be paying discount and right. Great. And we have a balance of 8,330. Total purchases, creditors journal 48,400. And then general debits, general journal 450. And then the debited amounts is going to be bank and discount received. Cash payment journals, it's 30,800 rand. And then we have creditors allowances, which is 4,800 rand. We have general credits, is 580, and then we have balance of 21,000. So the balance was everything on the credit. I mean, yes, on the credit and minus the the three the three amounts above the 21,000, which is 30,000, 4,000, and 580 over there. Okay. And we have creditors list over there. We have creditors list over here. And then we have creditor number one is M Velase, M Play, G George, and Armoguena. And those are the amounts. So S Velase have 7,000 credit amount of 7,500 rands. And then MPLA 3,800. G George, the credit is 2,850. George is 6,000. No, George is 2,850. And then Mr. Mokoena is 6,300. And the total is 20,450, right? 20,450. That is the amount of the total. And then the balance per the creditors control account is 21,000. And let's see, do we have additional information? By the way, this is our answer book that we're going to be using. All right. And try to zoom here. We have additional information here. Yes, additional information here. We have what opening balances the creditors control account is overcast by 1,500 rand. Opening balance in the creditors control account is overcast by
1,500.
What are we gonna do with that amount?
We're gonna subtract 1,500
From
the balance.
the balance that we are given.
Yes.
How much is the balance? Minus
Remember,
the,
can I see? I don't see
sorry.
the screen. I don't see the screen.
Oh, okay. Is it sorry. Is it visible now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Um okay. So let me just go out. Here we go. What is the balance?
8,280.
8,330 and then minus 1.5.
6,808.
6,000.
880.
6,830.
Yes.
Okay. So you're just gonna go here. You're going to have balance, which is 6,830. So we are done with this. Perfect. And then they say the amount for goods bought from Armoquena was incorrectly recorded at 6,750. In the books, the correct amount that appears in the invoice is 6,570. What do we do with that?
We minus the actual amount, and then we got 0.
Actual amount, we got 0. How did you get the 0?
You remove that's amounts that is wrongly recorded.
Which is?
Can I see, ma'am? 6,750.
So what are we going to do with the 6,750?
We minus it, and then we got 0, and then we're gonna add the remaining.
How did you get a 0?
I firstly remove it, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, I can't see the screen.
Okay. Is it fine now?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to try to get the difference between the two amounts. Next, we're going to try to get the difference between 6,750 and the 6,570, right? And then,
Yes.
and then the amount that you get, you're going to, you can already see that we kind of like overcharged ourselves, right? Because the amount on the
Yes.
invoice is 6,570, but in our books it was incorrectly recorded as 6,000. So that means we overcharged ourselves in our books. So we need to do what? We need to subtract that from the creator's control account, right? So because the total purchases were what? The total purchases 48,400. So you're going to take the 48,000 400, and then you minus the difference that you get between 706, 6,750 and 6,570.
It's 180.
So it's total purchase.
Purchase.
So it's 48, 400 minus 180. How much do you get? What is 400 minus 180?
400 minus 180.
Mm.
It is 300, 220.
220. So we are done with this. And then they say an amount of 2,400 has been transferred to Esmvelashe via EFT. The transaction has not yet been recorded. This amount has not been recorded. What is it?
We're gonna add, ma'am,
Edit to
the creditors
to
to Armukwena.
to you say where are we gonna add it to?
On the creditors ledger.
Creditors control account.
Yes.
What are we adding it to?
We're gonna add the amount of Armukwena. So the
Sorry,
general debits.
we're going to
Add the amount
to
in
what?
the general debits.
General debit.
Yes.
So you're not gonna add it to the debits, you're gonna add it to the bank and discount because you have paid, right? So you have
Yes.
paid, payment has not yet received. So that means that forms part of your payment, right? So you're gonna take the total of the bank and discount and then add it with that amount, 2.5, 2,500 rand. So it's going to be 4,000, 31,000. How much is it gonna be?
Ma'am,
How much is it gonna be?
can I see the amount of the Armukwena?
Who's Armokoina now? We are here. We are still here.
Oh, we're not doing the second one. Okay. It is 33,300.
What?
Ma'am,
How much is it?
33,300.
How much is it?
The amount
33.
is 33,300.
Okay, that's
Yes.
good. And then let's see. Let's go to Armokoina, the one that you've been longing for. They say a debit note issued to Armokoina for 360 has not been recorded in the journal but was posted to his account in the creditor's ledger.
Oh,
What do we? Mm,
let's first fix the mistake there. We wrote 2,500 instead of 2,400.
okay. What is that? So that means it's going to be two.
Yeah, that
Thank you.
is, which is
Mm-hmm. Yes.
okay, ma'am. Can I see the instruction first?
It's the adjustment, not the instruction.
Oh,
Oh, it.
adjustment.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, ma'am, so we're gonna add it
Mm-hmm.
in the creditor's ledger, and then
Who's here now? Is it two of us?
yes, this is the two of us, ma'am.
Okay.
Can I see the screen?
Is it not showing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is it fine now?
Yes.
Hello. Okay. So they're saying a debit note issued to Armoquena for 360 has not been recorded in the creditors or has not been recorded in the journal, but was posted to his account in the creditors ledger. So what you need to do for this one, and lady, if
We're
you can,
going to the creditors list, I think.
you're going to add it to the creditors allowances, right? The 350
Yes.
going to be added to the allowances, right? So we're going to we're going to have the 360 is going to be added to there. And wait. What is it? Is it 8,500 cents? No, it's 4,800. It's going to be 4,800 cents. And then we are done with this one. And then let's go to George. P. George was paid. This transaction was correctly entered in the journal, but not posted to his ledger. But not posted to his ledger. Right?
Yes.
And again, we have a debit note of 250 sent to MPLA was recorded as purchases in his ledger. This transaction was correctly recorded in the journal. And then the last one says the total creditors allowance journal was undercast by 300 rands. The total of the creditors allowance journals was undercast by 300 and was posted as such. What do you think of the last four?
We're gonna add 200.
Are we adding the 300?
Yes.
Okay, plus 300 and what else?
and add 250.
Why are we adding a 250?
It it was recorded
And what?
and not correctly. Ma'am, I can't see the screen.
I don't know what's happening with my screen. Could it be your network?
Ma'am,
Could it be your network?
my network.
Mm.
No.
Okay. It keeps on going off. Let's see now. Is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Uh, okay, USA.
Ma'am, here it says it was recorded. It was correctly recorded.
In his ledger account. So basically,
Yes.
in the account, in the creditors control account, is going to be the ones that were not recorded correctly in the ledger, right? So like this one that just here, which is 250 was correctly recorded in the ledger. The mistake was was recorded as purchases in his ledger account, but the transaction was correctly recorded in the journal. So that one is good, right? Not gonna correct it under the
Yes.
account. And then when we look at P, George was paid 850. This transaction was entered in the journal but was not posted to his ledger account. We're not gonna go into that because we are not dealing with the ledgers, right? And then let's see, a debit note issued to Armokoina for 360 has not been recorded in the journal but was posted to his account in the ledger. So that one has to be added as well because remember, we are making corrections for the amounts that have not been corrected or recorded correctly in the journals, right?
Yes.
So we basically 4,800 plus 300 plus 360.
It's 5,460.
5,460. That's good. And then this is going to be what? This is going to be credit allowances. I'm going to say creditors allowance 5,000.
460.
460. Perfect. Okay. Now let's see. And then the rest are going to be the same. General credits is 580. General credits is 580. And then general debits is how much? 450. Mm-hmm. And then now we're going to get the new balance, right? We're going to get the new balance put out forward. Okay.
For the first one, I get 39,240.
39,000
240.
240. Mm-hmm. For this one, why you get 39,000? Oh, for this side.
For the side, yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And for this
For
side?
the first side, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes.
fine. For this?
Ma'am,
Mm-hmm.
39,000 for
Yes, I understand you that you're saying.
204 acres.
I understand what you're saying for this side.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the other side, I got 55,500.
55.
55,500.
55,500. Okay. Now, what do you do to get the balance?
I say balance carry down.
Mm-hmm. How do you get that?
So I check the biggest segment.
Uh-huh.
I
Minus.
equate it
Mm-hmm.
minus 39,240. And then I
Equal.
get ma'am,
Mm-hmm. You get how much?
I get 16,260.
16
1,260.
to 60. 16,260.
Yes.
Uh, 16,260. Let's see, let's see. That is going to be your balance carried down. And yeah, we've run out of time. But the last question, that is the last question. You can take a screenshot and then and then you do it during your own time. If you have any question, you can ask. Please take a screenshot.
Can I see the whole thing, ma'am?
The whole thing.
Please. Yeah, I took the screenshot for this one. Done, ma'am.
Did you take?
Can I see for the channels?
Mm-hmm.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, cool. Bye. I'll see you at the rest of your weekend. I mean, your evening.
Bye, ma'am.